The Trump administration escalates its confrontation with Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro by deploying 7 warships, 1 nuclear-powered submarine, and over 4,500 Marines to Venezuelan waters, while placing a $50 million bounty on the socialist leader's head. According to defense sources, the massive naval deployment represents the largest show of force in the Caribbean since the Cold War. This week, Pentagon officials confirmed the deployment of guided missile destroyers USS Jason Dunham in the Caribbean and USS Samson alongside cruiser USS Lake Erie operating in Pacific waters off Latin America. The Naval Task Force expands further with 3 assault ships joining the mission, including USS Fort Lauderdale carrying thousands of Marines and sailors into Venezuelan territorial approaches. According to White House press secretary statements, the administration considers Maduro's regime a narco-terror cartel rather than a legitimate government, with the Venezuelan leader classified as a fugitive drug trafficker under federal indictment. Defense officials emphasize that Trump remains prepared to use every element of American power to stop drugs from flooding into the country and bring those responsible to justice. Venezuelan state media reports that Maduro responded to the approaching fleet by mobilizing 15,000 security forces along the Colombian border and launching nationwide militia recruitment drives. Local sources indicated that opposition leaders documented minimal turnout at enlistment centers, with empty squares suggesting shrinking support for the embattled president. The $50 million reward offer triggered immediate chaos within Maduro's inner circle, with intelligence reports suggesting high-ranking military officials are considering defection. Federal investigators confirmed that Venezuelan generals have initiated secret communications with American contacts regarding potential surrender arrangements and intelligence sharing about drug trafficking operations. Colombian President Gustavo Petro simultaneously deployed approximately 25,000 troops to his side of the Venezuelan border, ostensibly to fight criminal organizations and secure regional cooperation. According to regional intelligence sources, the massive military buildup along the shared frontier creates unprecedented pressure on Maduro's regime from multiple directions. The nuclear submarine deployment, though its location remains classified, represents the most significant escalation in decades of Venezuelan-American tensions. Pentagon strategists confirmed that the submarine's mission includes monitoring Venezuelan naval movements and potential drug trafficking vessels attempting to flee territorial waters. Maduro's propaganda machine frames the American deployment as preparation for foreign invasion, using social media campaigns to galvanize nationalist sentiment and encourage civilian militia participation. However, opposition leaders document widespread reluctance among Venezuelan citizens to support military confrontation against American forces. The naval blockade effectively isolates Venezuelan drug trafficking networks that previously operated with impunity throughout Caribbean shipping lanes. DEA intelligence indicates that Maduro's criminal organization generated billions in revenue through cocaine transshipment operations coordinated with Colombian cartels and Mexican trafficking organizations. Trump's strategy combines economic pressure, military intimidation, and targeted bounties to systematically dismantle what officials describe as a state-sponsored drug trafficking enterprise masquerading as legitimate government. The unprecedented naval deployment signals Washington's determination to treat Venezuelan drug operations as national security threats, requiring military rather than diplomatic solutions.